Hello, my name is MSA and today I'm going to be showing you what I think is the most fun set you can have in Burning Crusade Classic for a Feral DPS Druid. Let me preface by saying this is by no means the best in slot for sims, meters, or parsing. This is only what I believe to be the most fun gear you can have. In this video, we are going to go over each item slot required for the Feral DPS BIS fun list and alternatives you can use in place of what I'm going to show you. We begin this Feral DPS BIS fun list with a coarse Wolf's Head helm. There's only one option here for both the item and the enchant. The helm is easy to attain as it's a level 40 blue crafted BOE made by leatherworking, unless you're on the wrong faction. See my Wolf's Head helm adventures to learn more. The enchant you're going to want is the Glyph of Ferocity, which requires revered reputation with the Cenarian Expedition. This can be purchased from the Quartermaster in Cenarian Refuse for 80 gold. Next up, we have the Shattered Sun Pendant of Mite in the next slot. This is truly our only option here. It is important to note that you must be exalted with Scryers or Aldor for the proc to work. Particularly, you want to be Aldor. Don't make the mistake of choosing Scryers and then having to spend 2.5k gold on Dreadfang Venom Sacks like I had to. The proc from this neck is called Light Strength and grants you 200 attack power for 10 seconds. It has a 15% chance to proc with a 45-second internal cooldown. Next up, we have the Druid Tier 4 Shoulders in the shoulder slot. In this set, it is paramount that you have 2-piece Tier 4 for the set bonus that allows melee attacks in cat form to have a chance to generate 20 additional energy. This proc is about a 4% chance, and you must meet the 2 set bonus in the shoulder and chest, as it is not worth taking up the gloves or pants slot, which we'll discuss later, and obviously we cannot have the headpiece as we need Wolf's Head helm. Note here that I have the Scryers enchant, just a little flex, and of course we need to have epic gems in both slots. If you aren't hit capped, I would suggest rolling with the glinting Pyrostone gems, otherwise go for the 10 Agis. There's 2 directions you can go with this set. You can either run Haste or Armor Pen. In this case I've chosen Armor Pen as I believe that, though this is sort of a mean way to gear, you'll optimize DPS with these particular items. So for the back piece we have Doris Embrace, which is attained for 60 badges of justice. It has armor pen and yellow text, and we all know that yellow text on anything makes it BIS. 12 agility is our best enchant here. As mentioned earlier, we must meet the 2-piece Tier 4 requirement with the chest and the shoulders. 6 stats to chest is our best enchant for this slot, and hit it with those delicate crimson spinels. Next up, we have bracers. The next set bonuses we want for TBC BIS fun list are the 2-piece and 4-piece Tier 6 set bonuses. The bracers are non-negotiable as they provide armor pen and do not conflict with other best in slot items. Luckily it's a red gem slot, so go for the 10 agility. Again, make sure you're hit cap and enchanted with 12 strength. The 2 set bonus here reduces the cost of Mangle from 40 energy to 35. And the 4 set bonus increases the damage dealt by Rip, Swipe, and Ferocious Bite abilities by 15%. I'll share a bonus at the end of how you can make the most use of Mangle in your first global cooldown entering combat. This is where the real juice begins. In the glove slot we have the newly available Gloves of Immortal Dusk. These are best in slot for almost all physical DPS and are easy to acquire as they are crafted BOEs from a leatherworker. This is the best item we can have in this gear slot, and it is non-negotiable if you want to maximize DPS while also having fun. Alternatively, you could run Tier 6 if you're lucky enough to get the Leggings of Immortal Knight, aka Lyn, and 15 agility is the only enchant here that you'll want. For our belt, we're going to want the Thunderheart Waistguard. This is piece 3 of 4 to meet our Tier 6 4-set bonus requirement. It is a red gem slot, so toss in 10 agility. Unless you get the Leggings of Immortal Knight, the Tier 6 leggings are the best alternative to meet the 4-set bonus requirement for Feral DPS BIS fun list. You're going to need the Epic Leatherworking Armor Kit to provide the most DPS. Unfortunately, it is a blue gem slot, so you will not get the socket bonus, but you can either toss in 10 agility or the Glinting Pyrostone if you still need the hit. Next up, we have the boot slot. This is our last piece to meet our 4-set bonus. Cat Swiftness is the only way to go because we're cats. 4 rings, you need Band of Eternal Champion because we want every possible proc in our Feral DPS BIS fun list. For the 2nd ring slot, I would recommend either Angelus's Revenge attained with 60 badges of justice, or Signet of Primal Wrath attained from the 3rd chest in ZA Timed Runs. I've personally chosen to go with Angelus's Revenge as it provides 1 additional agility at the expense of 2 stam. agility is better here. Now for the trinkets. You need 2 proccing trinkets for this set. They can be whatever you can get your hands on. I personally have Madness of the Betrayer and Shred of Contempt, but you could replace either of these with DST, Tsunami Talisman, Ash Tongue Talisman of Equilibrium, or Blackened Naru Sliver. For a staff, you're going to want Stanchion of Primal Instinct that drops from the Eridar Twins and Sunwell Plateau. Really, any other staff could work, as we are solely going for procs and set bonuses in this set. The only enchant you need is 35 agility. For the idol, you want to begin combat with Idol of the Stag. Your first global should be Mangle with a macro to equip Idol of Terror. This makes it possible to proc both idols in one global. Then you can carry on with the Idol of Terror equipped, and then macro equip Idol of the White Stag into your power shift to re-equip and allow you to maintain both buffs as much as possible. Note that idol swapping is melee makes your GCD longer and resets your swing timer, so do it sparingly. With Phase 5, we get the new weapon coding, which provides the wielder a chance to gain 300 attack power on every melee or ranged attack for 10 seconds. You can see the tooltip in the bottom right here. This beautiful weapon oil paired with our Feral DPS BIS fun set allows us to have up to 7 procs potentially at the same time. If you're lucky enough, you can boost your attack power by over 1000. That just about wraps up this video. If you have any questions or comments or suggestions, please let me know down in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next one.